Empires versus culture. 7 ways languages and festivals were repressed and survived. Montage of cultural festivals. Colorful dances, folk music, street celebrations. Intercut with archival images of colonial parades, imperial proclamations. Languages and festivals. Threads of identity woven through centuries. Carry stories, beliefs, laughter, grief, the rhythm of everyday life. Yet, empires often sought not only land and power, but to reshape who we are, by silencing our tongues and stealing our celebrations. Oh me. Empires versus culture. 7 ways languages and festivals were repressed, and how they survived. 1. Banning and suppressing language use. From imperial courts to colonial schoolrooms, ruling powers forbade everyday languages. Catalan in Francoist Spain, indigenous tongues in India under British rule, denouncing them as backward or seditious. Survival. Families passed down lullabies and secret conversations in whispered code, quiet acts of resistance that preserved language in private. 2. Enforcing official languages through education. Education became a tool of assimilation, whether through French in West Africa, Hindi in colonial contexts, or Mandarin in China. Indigenous tongues were excluded from the curriculum. Survival. In rural communities, elders taught children folk stories, nursery rhymes, and proverbs in their mother tongue, out of official reach, yet vital for continuity. 3. Restricting traditional festivals. Festivals, pulses of cultural identity, were suppressed as potential threats to imperial stability. Qing emperors forbade traditional Tibetan dances. The Tsarist regime curbed Ukrainian folk festivals. Survival. In remote villages, communities held clandestine rites, celebrating at moonlight, sharing songs under cover, weaving tradition into the night. 4. Cultural appropriation and dilution. Empires often co-opted cultural expressions, burnished and commodified for colonial audiences. Real meaning faded, replaced by exoticized performances. Survival. Though distorted, these performances kept footwork, melodies, costs alive, spark renewed interest in their deeper heritage later. 5. Denying access to cultural heritage sites. By keeping people from sacred sites and ritual spaces, colonial powers severed the living bond between community and culture. Monuments became artifacts, not living places. Survival. Underground gatherings, secret pilgrimages. They transformed memory into stories and reenacted rituals in hidden groves, keeping the spirit of place alive. 6. Criminalizing religious or cultural gatherings. When festivals involved spiritual or communal gatherings, authorities labeled them dangerous. In colonial India, large gatherings were banned under sedition laws. Some Central Asian observants were outlawed under Soviet rule. Survival. Pilgrims regrouped in smaller clusters, spreading rituals across time and space, rendering repression ineffective over decades. 7. Linguistic cleansing. Erasing names and identity. Erasing local names of villages, festivals, saints was more than administrative. It was a cultural cleansing, severing people from their lineage. Survival. Oral traditions, stories, songs, poems remembered the old names. When political change came, these names resurfaced. In every case, survival hinged on small, human acts. Whispered songs, hidden dances, passing down of names. Empires may suppress symbols, but they cannot stamp out memory. Thank you for watching, and remember, truth is always the most important story of all.